This is just the this is the DVD extras. Ignore me. I'll just quickly ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
While I'm here. Is that okay? So you'll just be kind of looking towards my hand here.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me what you're doing today. Why are we here?
I'm filming sweet nothings for my family.
And why have you gone on this adventure? Why are you doing this?
You know, I heard that people who live with terminal illnesses, they have in their mind to leave something special and make videos and such for their family. And then death creeps up on them and it doesn't happen. And this assures me that I have something, and my words will be there for my family, my mom, my husband, my children.
What's the message that we're recording right at this moment, and what's its significance?
It's about my husband finding a new love.
So at the moment, I'm recording a message to tell my husband to find new love.
Okay. At the moment, I'm recording a message to tell my husband to find a new love. It's not an easy message, but it's one I want him to have and know and understand.
And these things that you're doing, like that message, for example, why are you choosing to do it after you've passed? Why is it important for that message to come back much later? Why aren't you telling him now?
That message actually is something that he doesn't want to hear now. I mean, you know, we're together, and he has not grieved my death, so he does not want to hear about another woman. But I know that he'll need that one day, and he deserves that one day.
What does it keep looking at my hand? Yeah. What does it feel like being this organised? I mean, this has taken some planning, right? You're thinking of all of these things that you want to say. So does it feel good to be planning this far ahead?
It does feel good to be planning this far ahead, because now this is one less thing I have to worry about. You know, they have messages. They know I love them, but does it hurt to hear it again after a few months? Maybe they'll need it. You know.
There's a lot going on, isn't there, in your family? There's a lot going on with you. So would you say this is a good way of organising your thoughts and messages for your family for after you die? And if you think that, tell me that.
I think this is a good way to organize my thoughts and messages for my family when I'm no longer here to do it. You know, my mom knows I love her, but to hear it again, I mean, that would make her happy. And special things like for my husband, my son, my daughter, things are important, and I'm happy to know that they're going to be said.
And tell me about the message to Corey and Kristen and its significance.
Well, Corey made me a grandma, you know, gave me grandbaby, and it's the most precious gift. And I want him to be a good daddy. I want him to be faithful and loyal and strong for his family. And then there's my Kristen, who's always been my little rebel. Well, I used to say she's lesbian, but she's not lesbian. She's transgender. Transgender, that's what we say, because she's a boy. She might have girl parts, but she's a boy. She can even grow a full beard. And, you know, I want her to know that I always loved her for her, and I'm proud of her, and I want her to be strong and do what she wants to do, be who she wants to be, regardless of anybody else. Their opinions, they don't matter. And I really want her to know that. I think she does, but I want to make sure.
Why do you think it's good that you'll appear to them as a hologram?
You know, I think they would be like, that's Mama, always doing something crazy. And I believe they would appreciate seeing me there and saying, that's my mom. She's always got to do something different. And maybe just to see my movement again, I think, or my gestures with my hands. I think it'll be special.
And just do me a favor, just do that answer again, just put the words in. I think it'd be really special and cool for them to see me as a hologram, and put that word in there for me, looking at my hand.
I think it'll be really special and cool for them to see me as a hologram. You know, they always know I'm going to do something different and something unique, and I think they'll appreciate this. And they'll see me, they'll see my movements, and they'll say, that's my mom. And I think it'll be good that they have that one more time.
How long have you been planning and writing these messages, and how important are they?
These messages are very important, and I've been planning and thinking, what do I want to leave my family with for many months now, and I'm grateful to be doing it, and I'm thankful that they'll have this.
What's the filming experience like? You know, if you could have been told 4 months ago you'll be filming in a studio to put together messages for your family, what would you have said?
I would have said, yeah, right. I honestly think the experience has been fantastic. Like, I've been pampered with a makeup girl. I feel like a movie star, and I should have been a movie star anyway, so it's kind of like a really good experience for me. If I come back in another lifetime, hey, I'm experienced.
And lastly, how do you think it's going to impact emotionally? Let's use your mum as an example. I mean, getting to see you one last time stood up in front of them, how's that going to impact on your closest family, and in particular your mum?
You know, I don't think it's going to be easy for my mom. I mean, you have a grieving time, and then there I am again. Does that start another grieving period, or does it help lighten the grief that she's in? So I'm hoping that this brings a little peace to my mom, my husband, my kiddos. I hope that's what it does, but I know that it will be emotionally hard, because it's always hard to lose a loved one.
Normally when you want to say something heartfelt to somebody, you're saying it to their face, but you're having to do it in this weird scenario in a studio. Talk to me about the difference between having that chance to tell these things to someone's face and saying it to a camera.
Well, this is easy to say to the camera, because the truth...
Or you can say, these messages I'm recording today, easier to say to the camera.
Okay. These messages I'm recording today are easier to say to a camera. The truth is that when you're fighting an illness, as I am, it's easier for people not to hear you say, I want you to move on and be happy. You know, my mom told me, she's like, you think I'm stronger than I am, you know? I don't want to live without you. I'm not supposed to live without you. So I know it's hard, and I think this is just the best way to do it. My husband doesn't want me to say, baby, one day I want you to get married again. He doesn't want to hear that now. He wants to hear, baby, I love you. You're the best. And that's what I want to give him. I don't want to be like, get married. I've tried to tell him. This way's better. He can get it later. Right now, he needs my love. And that's why I appreciate this opportunity. And that's why I think it's better to video messages. It's better than saying now, go love somebody else. Well, all I want to do is say, come love me, baby. So that's the difference in now and in a recording.